Greetings all, this is Hairy Nick. How are you guys? I am fantastic, thank you for asking, because I have my Star Wars Legion core set. It is March 22, it is out. Let's unbox this bad boy and see what's inside. Alright, there we go, there is the box in all its matte glory. Designed by Alex Davies, so you know it's going to be spicy. So first up, yes, I probably should point out that I am nowhere near the first person to be doing this on YouTube. Been lots of people at distribution and retail level already had a go at this. I don't own my own business that buys and sells war games. I have to buy it, just like the rest of you guys. Ooh, it's a nice little catalogue. Bunch of FFG stuff, cool. The Learn to Play guide, we've been through this already in another video. I'll pop the link to that up in the annotation there. And there we go. There's all our cardboard tokens. As you can see, we've got all those there. Just the one sheet of cardboard. Not too much. And here we go. Here are all the minis. This is the juicy stuff right here. A big, big bag of dice. I really like these guys. Really solid stuff with these dice. I feel with the X-Wing dice, we have the bright red and the bright green. They just look real garish, but the white, the black, and the maroon just come off really, really nice. These just feel, I don't know. I don't know what I want to say, like they're definitely high quality or more high quality than X-Wing dice, but they are really, really solid. Let's get this stuff out of here. Unfortunately, my table is not huge enough to contain the awesome that is all of this Legion stuff. So, the minis themselves come in these bags here, and you probably can't see much on the camera there, so I'll just rip it open and show you guys. But, unlike a lot of other plastic mini companies like GW, they do not come on a sprue. A sprue is like a large plastic frame, and you have to cut all the pieces off individually. Obviously, if you don't have a sprue, you don't have to do that, and that's really nice. There's a Stormtrooper. They look fantastic. I had my first chance to play an 800-point game just the other night. It's fantastic. The minis look great. All painted up, they look fantastic. There's no... Just having a bit of a close here look here with my eyes. There's not much of an indication of a seam line on that. Yeah, these are really top notch. I'm not going to crack all these open. You get the idea. They're all in these bags. I'm going to do a separate video on assembly so you guys have a bit of an idea how to do that. But here are the bases. Really nice bases, actually. Really solid. Yeah, these are rock solid, guys. These are not your average wargaming bases. We've got the notches in there for the movement template. Excellent, excellent, excellent. There's all the unit bases, all the trooper bases. Same kind of deal. Nice, thick plastic. Very solid, very good stuff. I love how they come pre-colored. You've got your red for your rebels and your black for your Imperials. Actually, no, rather a dark grey, I should say, not black. There's no holes or anything pre-cut to fix your minis in. You just glue them directly down onto this, which is good. That may annoy some people who are not used to this kind of stuff. Doesn't bother me too much. Usually I'd think about pinning these minis, but this is a really solid plastic. That'd be a lot of work doing all these. Probably won't be necessary. We have to super glue these regardless, so yeah, pinning probably not that important. Here's our maneuver template. Let's just have a quick look at this. Now, as I said, had my first go at the game the other day, and I got my first feel of these as well. So let's get the corresponding number 2. They just slot together like this. There we go. All right, got it together. Had to cut there. Sorry, guys. It's nice and stiff, but I was really hoping they'd have some kind of ratcheting system to keep them nice and rigid while using. I mean, they're good, but they're not as good as I thought they were going to be. Still look fantastic, of course. They're still really solid plastic. It's really hard to convey this on video, guys. It's just this really nice feeling sturdy plastic. Most wargaming plastics, I don't know, they feel a bit softer or something. And I have been told that you need to use super glue with these, not regular polycement. Polycement, if you guys don't know, is basically a welding agent, which melts plastic. So in plastic kits, you can put stuff together. It's not strictly a glue, although it basically functions like glue. Okay, here are the barriers. And these are really nice. That weighs a ton. I don't know how I can best convey that, but that is really heavy. Now, I spoke before when we looked at the reveal of the expansion set of barriers saying, oh, look, I'm probably going to stick to MDF kits, but I got to say, these are nice. With MDF, obviously, all the surface is flat. You don't get all this nice detail here. It's just really, really nice. In fact, you know what, guys? Because I really want to make sure I convey this, I'm going to get my DSLR camera out and take some nice high-res close-up shots of this, because I have to... I've just got to show this off. This all looks fantastic. Alright, enough of the barriers, enough of the minis. Let's keep on moving. Actually, no, not enough of the minis yet. I want to show you guys the commanders, because these have a slight common problem. I wouldn't call it too much of a problem in the lightsabers, because they're packaged loose. They do have a tendency to bend in the packaging. That's not a huge issue, but it is something to look out for. Yeah, there's a slight bow in that. I don't know if I'm going to bother fixing that because, honestly, it's plastic. It's going to bend during use anyway. But you can fix this quite easily with hot water. You just submerge it for a short time and it bends back into place really easily. Thankfully, mine don't look too bent. I might have a go at fixing Luke's saber. There's a bit of bend in the top there, but no, it looks fantastic. Looks really good. Okay, now the most important thing I wanted to talk about in this video, guys, is these cards, because we didn't really know 100% before we looked at these unboxing videos what was coming with this, and this is really important. I'm going to clean up the surface, guys, and come back to you in a second so I can show you all the cards you get in this. Alright, we have a nice clean surface to work with. Here we go. So, obviously, with the larger cards, we'll just quickly go through them first because there's no surprises here. One of each of the command cards, in fact, no, rather two of the generics, so you can play a two-player game. One for each pip, standing orders, returns back to your hand. We all know what this does. I've done videos on this before. The unique command cards for Vader, the unique command cards for Luke. All the different scenario cards. We have breakthrough, recover the supplies, key positions, intercept the transmissions. There's all the different deployments, all the different conditions, and all the different unique unit cards. I'm not going to go through all these now. We've gone through them several times in the channel. What I want to talk about here are these cards here. Because before I managed to find a decent enough unboxing video, I wasn't sure what we were getting, whether we'd get enough for each upgrade for every single possible unit it can take. The reason I wanted to know is because I'm actually going to be sharing this box with Justin. We have agreed to sort of buy out the Empire and Rebel contents of it separately, and we need to decide, hey, are we going to get enough upgrade cards to do that? And thankfully, what turns out is you can do that. If you see here, you get 2 squads of Stormtroopers, and you can see right here you get the possibility of adding a mini, just the generic or the specialist to either, no issue. Same with the Rebellion, here you go. No problems there. You get all the customization options in terms of minis for all of the squads. All the relevant weapons for the different vehicles. Jedi Mind Trick, Force Choke. You get 2 copies of Force Push because they're generic. They can go on either Luke or Vader. Same with Reflexes, same with Battle Meditation. And Saber Throw as well. I keep forgetting you can put this on Luke. I mean, honestly, you're not going to put it on Luke. This is for Vader all day. We also have Concussion Grenades, and what I was talking about before is, yes, indeed, we do get 4 copies, and this is very important, because if there wasn't 4 copies, well, A, it'd be very hard to divide this up between 2 people if you wanted to do that, but also the fact of the matter is we need lots of copies of this is because this is the way we get it. In the Trooper packs, you get impact grenades, you don't get concussion grenades, so you need to make sure you get these 4 copies in the core set. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a pain getting them. Both grenades are important, and as long as you get a couple of extra expansions for troopers, you're going to have enough of each. Unfortunately, there's no grappling hooks or impact grenades in this pack. That would be fantastic. We get our targeting scopes, but grappling hooks, as far as we can tell, come in all trooper packs that are coming out so far. That's in the separate Rebel Troopers and Stormtroopers, and also the Fleet Troopers and the Snow Troopers coming out. So look, people have been talking about whether you should buy 2 core sets or whether you should just get 1 and some expansion packs. Personally, for me, I'm going to get 1 core set and focus on getting expansion packs. Because the second you get 2 or 3 of those trooper packs, you have all the upgrade cards you need. In terms of value, yes, obviously, if you want to get 4 more troops, 2 Rebellion, 2 Stormtroopers, you're better off getting another core set because you get all of that for, what, $40 Australian less than you otherwise would just by buying those core. And that doesn't even include the walker, the bikes, and the commanders and all that kind of stuff. It is very good value in the core set. And if you want a whole heap of Stormtroopers or Rebel Troopers, great, do that. But look, from my point of view, I don't know if I'm going to want more than maybe 3 Stormtrooper units, because the second we get other troopers in the game, you're probably going to want to switch them out, want to diversify your army. Maybe we'll find, once the Snowtroopers come out, they're amazing, and suddenly we only want to run maybe 1 or 2 Stormtroopers, and that just feels wasteful, buying 2 core sets if we're just going to end up doing that. Personally, I'm just going to take things slowly. Just get through this, get my core set, get 1 more pack of Stormtroopers, 1 ATSD, and then when Snowtroopers come out, I'll have heaps of options, and I'm going to be glad I didn't get 2 core sets in the first place. It's going to mean I don't have any other options to begin with up until Wave 2 comes out. I'm going to have to field 3 Stormtrooper units and be happy with that. But look, in terms of the gameplay I've done, I think I'm going to be more than happy with that. I think just sticking with that original core set is going to be the right way to go for me. Actually, in the comment section, guys, we've never actually had a chat about this on this channel before. What are you guys doing? Are you buying more than 1 core set? Are you going to buy 2? Are you going to wait, like me, for future expansions to come out and just be a bit more conservative for the time being? I'd love to hear your thoughts. But in the meantime, yes, this is everything we get in the core set. I've already seen the contents of this kind of stuff. As I said, I've already had a chance to demo this in store. But just feeling it all unpainted, looking at how it looks off the sprue unpainted, the quality of the plastic, the heaviness of the plastic especially, it's all very, very nice stuff. It's really hard to convey this on camera. But this stuff is fantastic. I don't have much more to say. I'm super happy with this product so far. I'm super happy with how it plays and the quality of everything we get out of the box. And I'm super happy to show you guys my first game, which will be uploaded over the next few days. In the meantime, guys, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. And I will catch you later.